In the present video, we will solve the forecasting problem by exponential smoothing method. Let's see the problem. The demand for luxury cars has been given below table. A sale of 100 cars was forecast for the month of March with a smoothing constant alpha equal to 0.15. Find the forecast for the month of August. Also determine the mean absolute deviation MAD, mean square error MSC, mean absolute percentage error MAPE, and bias. So let's see the solution. So here given the table, so which is represents the actual demand for the respected month. Let's consider demand is the DI, and D1 is the demand for the March, D2 is for April, D3 for May, and D4 for June, and D5 is for the July. And also it is given the a sale of 100 cars was forecast for the month of March. So it is given the forecast value for the month of March also it is given. Let's consider forecast is Fi. So for the March month it is the F1. And also given the smoothing constant alpha equal to the 0.15. So then we have to find the forecast for the month of August. So for the August month, we have to determine the forecast value. So let's consider forecast is the Fi, and F1 is the forecast for the month of March. F2 is the forecast for the month of the April, and F3 for the May, F4 for the June, and F5 for the July. So we have to determine the F6, we have to determine forecast value for the August. And we know the formula. So for the exponential smoothing method, Ft equal to the Ft minus 1 plus alpha into Dt minus 1 minus Ft minus 1. So here we have to determine the forecast value for the month of the August. So let's consider F6. So F6 equal to F5 plus alpha into D5 minus F5. So before going to the determination of the forecast value of the August month, so F6 value, we have to determine the F2, F3, F4, F5, then we have to solve the F6. So first we have to go for the F2 value, forecast for the month of the April. So F2 equal to F1 plus alpha into D1 minus F1. So F1 is given in the data, that is the 100, and alpha value it is given 0.15, and D1 is the 150 and F1 is the 100. Then F2 equal to 100 plus 0.15 into 150 minus 100. So it is the F2 equal to 100 plus 0.15 into 50. Then F2 value is the 100 plus 7.5, which is equal to the 107.5. So F2 value is 107.5. Next we determine the F3 value. So that is the forecast for the month of May. F3 equal to F2 plus alpha into D2 minus F2. Then substitute. F2 value is the 107.5. Alpha is 0.15. D2 value is the 200. Then F3 equal to 107.5 plus 0.15 into 200 minus 107.5. So then F3 equal to the 121.375. So F3 value is 121.375. So next we will go for the forecast for the month of the June, that is the F4. So F4 equal to F3 plus alpha into D3 minus F3. Then substitute F3 value and D3 value. Then F4 equal to 121.375 plus 0.15 into 100 minus 121.375. So from this F4 equal to 121.375 minus 0.15 into 21.375. Then F4 equal to the 118.169. So F4 value is 118.169. Next we determine the F5 forecast for the month of July. F5 equal to F4 plus alpha into D4 minus F4. So F4 value is the 118.169 and D4 value is the 50 and alpha is 0.15. Then substitute we will get Fi equal to the 118.169 minus 0.15 into 68.169. So from this Fi equal to the 107.94. So Fi value is the 107.94. So then we have to determine the F6, that is the forecast for the month of August. So F6 equal to Fi plus alpha into D5 minus Fi. So now we got the Fi value and alpha value we know, that is 0.15, and D5 value also given in the data. Then substitute here F6 equal to the 107.94 plus 0.15 into 150 minus 107.94. So from this F6 equal to 107.94 minus 0.15 into 42.06. Then F6 equal to the 107.94 minus 6.309, and the F6 value is 101.369. So forecast for the month of August is 101.631. Next we determine the mean absolute deviation. So for the mean absolute deviation and the mean square error and mean absolute percentage error, so we have to consider the time period is only for the 5 months only. March, April, May, June, July. For the August value demand is not given. So for the error calculation we are not considering the August month. So here n value is the only 5. So because only 5 months data only is there. Next we determine the mean absolute deviation. We know that mean absolute deviation equal to the summation of t equal to 1 to n absolute dt minus ft divided by n. So first we determine the dt minus ft deviation. So that is for the month of the March, 150 minus 100, which is equal to the 50. Next for the April, 200 minus 107.5, which is the 92.5. Next for the May, 100 minus 121.375 minus 21.375. Next for the June, 50 minus 118.169, which is equal to the minus 68.169. Next for the July, 150 minus 107.94, which is equal to the 42.06. So next we have to find the absolute value, absolute deviation. So absolute of dt minus ft. So here plus 50, then plus 50 only, here 92.5, then 92.5. So here minus 21.375, so I have to consider only positive value, that is 21.375. Next for the month of the June, dt minus ft, which is equal to the minus 68.169, then absolute value is the 68.169, and next to 42.06, so absolute value also 42.06. So then MAD value is summation of the all these absolute deviations divided by, so number of periods are the 5. So then MAD equal to the 50 plus 92.5 plus 21.375 plus 68.169 plus 42.06 divided by 5, which is equal to the 274.104 divided by 5, which is equal to the 54.82. So mean absolute deviation is 54.82. Next we determine the MSE, mean square error. We know that mean square error equal to the summation of t equal to 1 to n dt minus ft whole square divided by n. So here already we determine the dt minus ft. So then we have to determine the dt minus ft whole square. So for the month of the March, dt minus ft is the 50. Then 50 square equal to the 2500. Next for the April, so dt minus ft is the 92.5. Then dt minus ft whole square is the 92.5 whole square, which is equal to the 8556.25. And next for the May, minus 21.375. So minus 21.375 whole square equal to the 456.89. And next for the month of the June, dt minus ft is minus 68.169. Then its square is the 4647. And next for the July, 42.06 and its square is the 1769. Then MSC equal to the 2500 plus 8556.25 plus 456.89 plus 4647 plus 1769 divided by 5. So which is equal to the 3585.82. So MSC value is 3585.82. Next we determine the mean absolute percentage error, MAPE, where MAPE equal to the 1 by n into summation of t equal to 1 to n absolute dt minus ft divided by dt into 100. So first we have to determine the absolute dt minus ft divided by dt into 100. So for the month of the March, absolute dt minus ft value is the 50 and demand is the 150. So 50 by 150 into 100, which is equal to the 33.33. Similarly for the month of the April, 92.5 divided by 200. So then which is equal to the 92.5 divided by 200 into 100. So which is equal to the 46.25. And next for the May, 21.375 divided by 100 and into 100 will cancel, same here will get the 21.375. Next for the month of the June, so dt absolute dt minus ft is the 68.169 and demand value is the 50. So 68.169 divided by 50 into 100, which is equal to the 136.33. And last for the month of the July, absolute dt minus ft value is 42.06 divided by demand is 150 into 100. So its value is 28.04. Then MAPE equal to the 33.33 plus 46.25 plus 21.375 plus 136.33 plus 28.04 divided by n. N is the 5. So then MAPE value is the 53.06. So MAPE value is 53.06. Next we determine the bias. We know bias equal to the running sum forecast error divided by n. And running sum forecast error RSFE equal to the summation of t equal to 1 to n dt minus ft. Here already we determine the dt minus ft value. So then it is the summation of all these values and divided by n we will get the bias. Then bias equal to the 50 plus 92.5 minus 21.375 minus 68.169 plus 42.06 divided by 5, which is equal to the 95.02 divided by 5, which is nearly equal to the 19. So this is the solution and thank you.